Raw and real. You go with the new spiel. Now everybody's talking about Shakur and Tank fighting. I mean, down the line it probably will be a good fight, a good matchup. You know, two guys that are southpaws. Two guys, very, 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 very high ring IQ. It'll be a good matchup down the line. Not right now. See, the thing is, we got to remember something. Shakur just got to 135. And his first fight at 35, he did very well against an undefeated fighter. But we all know that was a mismatch. Not to take nothing from the guy. He came in, he did what he could do, but it was a mismatch. I mean, we have to, before Shakur start talking to me, before Shakur start talking this Tank shit, I think he should have at least 3 or 4 more fights to get acclimated to that division before he go from kindergarten to college, if you know what I mean. So, because the thing, what's going to base everything around it is, can he withstand that power for 12 rounds? Can he give Tank something to respect to keep Tank off of him? And not to discredit Shakur in any way, but besides Oscar Valdez, who has he really fought on his resume? Like, who has he really beat? You know what I'm saying? It's like, who has he really fought to really give him a run for his money with the same IQ that he has? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. And it's like, it's because don't get me wrong. Shakur is a hell of a defensive fighter. Yeah, he's hard to hit, but he's not impossible to hit. And the thing about it is, when you're getting hit by Tank, I mean, it's a different feeling. That's why I said I think he should get some more tough challenges at 135 before he even think about fighting Tank. Let that fight mature a little bit first. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, and he has to mature a little bit. Because I saw some things in the Oscar Valdez fight that opened my eyes to a lot. Oscar Valdez caught him with some flush shots to the body and caught him with a couple straight rights, like repeatedly. But the only thing that was missing, it wasn't no power behind him. But if that was Tank hitting him, the reaction would be different. And that's what it boils down to, people. It boils down to, can he withstand that shit for 12 rounds? Because he gonna get hit. Tank can cut off the ring. And he can destroy you to the body or the head. And he can get you out of there with both. So, I mean, me personally, I would like to see Shakira Haney before I would like to see Shakira and Tank. I'm just saying, I think that'd be a more strategic, even kind of playing field fight for him. I like to see them go head up. And I think that'd be a good fight. I think that'll get a fight fans what they want to see, because it's going to be skill versus skill. You know, it's going to be something. I would like to see that. That'll be a better chess match. Because dealing with Tank, man, I don't know if he's ready for that just yet. Now, after I see him fight some other 135 pounders and he look good or look decent or whatever, then I could say, okay, put him in there with Tank. But you just can't throw that man to Tank like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's hard to hit, but he's not impossible to hit. And as we all know, it only take one, especially from Tank. It's like when he get him hurt, when Shakur if he get hurt, can he recover? Will Tank let him recover? Can he, it's a lot of variables that play into this fight. A lot of variables that play into this fight. Tank know how to cut off the ring. Tank can fight on the back foot going back. That's how he caught Rolly. So it's like whatever. It's like if Shakur try to press him, it's going to be hard, man. All I'm saying is Tank been at 140. Shakur just getting to 135. Same with Hector Garcia. He came up from 130 to fight Tank. Lost his motherfucking vision. It's something different, man. I'm just trying to get y'all to understand. Yeah, everybody looking at Shakur ring IQ and his defense and all that. But this man got power in both hands. You just can't look at a fighter like Tank and say, well, I'm going to take his left hand away. He got a right hand. He got body shots. He got overhands. If he touch you right, it's good night. So if it was a boxing match to where we could say who ain't gonna get hit the most, and whoever get hit the least wins the fight, yeah, I probably would give it to Shakur. But if you got to make it through the fight, it's something different, people. Something different. But I would let Shakur get about 2 or 3 more fights and then use that as a measuring stick to gauge and see if he's ready for Tank. But if he looks bad in any of those fights or getting hit too much basically in any of those fights or getting hit with flush shots by these guys, I don't think he should go to Tank. Anything, if you really want to know it, shit, put him in there with Rolly. I say put him in there with Rolly. That'd be a good test for Shakur at 135. Put him in there with Rolly. But I think Rolly moving up to 140. But if Rolly was still there, put him in there with Rolly. That way he definitely, it'll test his chin as far as power is concerned. But he probably just stay on the outside and pick Rolly apart all day because the way Rolly swing too wide. So he'll be throwing jabs and straight rights to the head and body all night and just picking him apart. But I would say put him in there with Rolly and see what happens. See how he do. And then if he can hang in there with Rolly, hey, a couple more fights, put him in there with some people. You know what would be a good fight for him, though? A good fight for Shakur would be Zepeda. Because he's a volume puncher. And I think it'll be a good fight for him. It'll push him a little bit. But right now for Tank, it's too early. Too early. And that's the same, I believe, the same mistake Hector Garcia made. Jumped up too fast. He was the upset king, but you took on a too tall an order. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be a different fight for both guys too, Tank and Shakur, because they're both southpaws, just like Hector Garcia was. But moving up, jumping up there to fight Tank like that right now, I personally think it's a bad idea. But y'all let me know what's up. Peace.